Alright, let's have a look. New week, new rewards. I'm kind of taking it super easy. And I'm just doing a bit of a stream test. I'm actually playing on medium here. But I've just dropped the frame rate because I think my little laptop graphics card has been struggling to keep up with the 60 FPS and keep it pushing. So I want to test and see if I stream a little at like a lower rate. Maybe it works a little better. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Hey, good morning, Matt. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, dude. Nice to have you here. It's very much morning for me. I don't know if it's morning for you. I was just saying, I don't know if you had rolled in already. But I'm just testing like the 30 FPS stream. I know it's a little bit more janky, but I'm just trying to find stability on my current machine until I get an upgrade. Yo, 6 AM. Yo, dude, you're up nice and early. Yeah, it's 8 AM by me. So what's that? 6 AM. That puts you somewhere in like Greenwich time. We'll see if this holds up. I mean, it's nice that I can maybe try push to play on medium if I just bring the FPS down. I just have a feeling that my system was struggling to keep up with the 60 FPS. UK, I woke up at 5 for absolutely no reason. Nice, dude. Yeah, I wish I could do that. I mean, sunrise here now is like 5:30, and it's just like, it feels super early. I'm still in like winter sleeping patterns. My partner and I were discussing it this morning. We were like, how do we do it? How do we actually wake up with the damn sun? We'd have to go to bed at like 9 PM, which is ridiculous. That's never gonna happen. Anyway, bro, well, I guess you've been grinding for an extra hour or so this morning. How's the grind been going? Oh, bastard. Took all my energy. No! I reckon that anti-mage artifact could actually be pretty cool. I mean, obviously it's a trade-off. You're losing damage or crit or something, but no more necromages. I mean, you basically just completely mitigate the energy loss. I mean, that's pretty cool, actually, for a legendary artifact. Okay, bro. At least you got that green frag. Makes it all worth it. Makes the whole routine worth it, eh? yeah, I'm still, this is just like a early morning test for me. I still need to get all that stuff done too. I'll probably just do a chill little stream and then get to the day. Been trying to get back into like a healthier, regular exercise routine again. But I think I'm being a little bit ambitious. Like I'm not scheduling in rest days. So I need to actually just do a rest day. Otherwise it's a bit counterproductive. And I've been so busy making content. I've just been enjoying the process of making video content and stuff for Lost Relics. I don't know if you saw, I did a new video drop yesterday for, yeah, basically discussing the tokenomics, just like gold to lunary, royal sapphires, engine. Kind of just like a little refresher, especially for newbies. And also just, I guess, like exposing the reality of like those royal sapphire reward items. They're so beyond like the casual player's reach, you know. It's crazy to think that there's some players that have literally, they've collected almost every single reward item. I mean, we're talking like $30,000, maybe more, almost like $40,000, just under. It's ridiculous, bro. I think I'll just use my sapphires on expedition passes. But as you can see, I'm still Valor born. I haven't really been pushing this pass, just because I'm fairly certain I'm not going to finish it. But we'll see. We'll see. If I do get some kind of high value engine drops along the way, and I'm able to kind of sell out to buy more fragments or something, maybe I will. Otherwise, I'm keeping my Valor triads, because if I can make it all the way to level 10, maybe I will just get the, what is that thing called? The Arca's Ring of Transference. I mean, personally, I don't think I like need it really. It's a cool item, but you know, I guess that item will have great value because of the fact that it's so hard to get. You need to have done 2 expeditions at least to level 10 to get it, so that's what I'm thinking. What about you? What are your plans for this expedition? Correct. I wonder if I can reset my talents yet. I think I can. Maybe we'll go for the morph thing. Because the way I'm playing at the moment with Moonlit Valor, I don't actually need the Hearthbound renewal. I thought that would be cool. Let's have a look at talents. Can I reset? Yeah, I can. Okay, hold on. Before I do it, let's think about it. So, I want the morph thing. So let's go morph, and then we'll build up from there. We'll go morph, then we'll go 2 on artisan's tempo. Okay, let's go for this. Okay, so let's do the full morph thing. That'll be really cool to be able to like fully morph up, or instant morph is pretty rad. There goes all my points. How many points does this thing take? 28 left only. Okay, and let's go Swift Forager. Mm-hmm. 16. Okay, let's do... I'm not like producing as much. Let's do 1 of these for now. The next one's 6. We could go 4. Boom. And then, yeah, let's just do another 6 here. That's pretty balanced. So still get some production, and I still have a decent speed here with gathering. It'll be a bit slower now, though. What you saying? I plan to go tier 17. The Arcas being energy, I feel changes to gameplay were deliberate to give it value on board with HP. Yeah, I guess what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like, you know, they had to change mechanics for that. The same way, like when they weakened melee, they were considering bringing in a weapon that allows you to have a bigger cleave, which would basically just take us back to the game before, which I think that's a lame trade-off. You basically nerf players and then you like force them to go for an artifact that gives them their same utility back while having to trade out a slot. I'm like, that kind of sucks. Okay, let's go for this. Let's see how this new instant morph thing feels. Whee! That is nice. And then the recovery, the cooldown. I mean, that's pretty cool. 1, 2, 3. Does it show? How many seconds is this? So has it been reduced as well? Oh, it's like 4 seconds about. That's pretty good. All right, cool. Let's try this out. A lot of people saying ranged and staff now meta. No love for the melee players. Well, I still like to play, you know, close range combat. The only reason I'm playing Thurn like this is just because my staff is really good for this map. And I basically can't play it at like a very cheap way without using potions. But it's just, you know, these potions are kind of cheap, so I'm using them anyway. Gives me something to produce. Ooh, I can feel that. I was instantly like, why am I taking so long? I forgot about this, ooh, slower gathering speed. Yeah, but we got instant morph. That's nice. Let's actually put it to use. I could get used to that. I actually don't mind the gathering being a little slower, like, it's fine. It's nice to see the animation. I think with the instant, you know, taking away the full gathering animation, it like makes the point of having tools and stuff a little bit like pointless, you know. Just in terms of, whoop. Let me just focus here for a second. Yeah, just in terms of like the theater, you know, theater of it all. Ooh, we got your heart. Hearts of the Horde. There's one thing where the melee is actually really helpful. Okay, get wrecked. Damn. I mean, I remember in the previous update, they did actually update the damage for melee players, wasn't it? I mean, I feel like I was playing Mount with sword like almost exclusively, which I wasn't able to do. I was feeling very like my fully upgraded Transcendent sword felt really crap, and I was like, well, that sucks, you know. Actually, I have to use this morph a bit more now. I'm not like used to it. Whee! Ah! Body blocked. Well, so far it looks like we've got stability. I don't want to call it too early, but I mean, you definitely couldn't play like this with a sword, you know. Unless you're using bombs or something. Yeah, so my strategy for this expedition, I'm kind of thinking I'm just gonna take it easy. I don't know if I can push these goals, these new weekly goals. To me, it feels like a bait to burn all your resources for like a little bit of engine, which I'm like, I'd rather sell all those resources, you know, and have a chance at like opening a loot box or something that's got a better drop chance, you know. Because also those legendary fragments, you can find them just from adventures as well, you know. If you play enough, especially if you're like playing up to those levels, you probably could find one or two in a week, you know. If you're playing that much. I mean, I really haven't been playing much at all. Turns out video production takes a while. Yeah, I'm interested to see how this whole armor thing's gonna work. I mean, I'm a little bit sad because I'm gonna be behind. I won't... Like, I guess I do have a few fragments from the previous 2 expeditions, but yeah, struggling to keep up with the spend curve. You know, there's definitely a bit of a spendy if you want to keep up, you know. Like, I don't have any items to trade out. Or I would have to trade out my Valor triads just to keep playing. And I also don't even think if I sold both triads for like whatever 6,000 engine, would that be enough for me to actually finish the expedition? I haven't done the math there. And also we saw in the previous expedition what happens. The first person to list the tier 17 like weapons, they end up listing them for a crappy price and then just to make a quick sale, and that screws everyone else over. You can't like list for a higher price or something. So that's also risky. So it's almost like the artifact is better. But if you finish the expedition, I guess you're investing in all these long-term rewards. So, I mean, I might consider doing that. I do still have 2 of my Valor triads, so that's like 6,000 engine. And if I can get all the way up to these and sell those, then I can definitely finish this expedition. But it would mean selling out the option to get that Arca's Ring of Transference, which I wonder. I'm sure someone's got it already. Yeah, 5 people have it. And no price has been set for it yet, but I'm guessing it'll be somewhere close to this. Which technically is less. I mean, it should be about 12,000 engine. Yeah, and just out of interest sake, if you are watching on YouTube and you're lurking on that side, yeah, be sure to drop something in the chat. It'll be nice to have someone pulling in from the YouTube chat as well. Also, thank you for watching on YouTube. It does actually help me rack up some watch hours on that side, since it is a new channel and I'm trying a weekly video. I think that is quite ambitious. I'm gonna stick to it for now. Hey, coin pouch, we love those. Let's crack that. Nice 1,000 gold there. Cool. So what I was saying, yeah, trying to stick to like a weekly video is pretty challenging, but I'm gonna do my best until I run out of topics. At least we'll have a wealth of videos. Hey, oh, we got both Matts. We got Matt640 and OJS Matt from YouTube side. What's up, OJ? Thanks for tuning in. And thanks for staying on the channel. You're racking up that watch time for me. Yeah, it's a long journey to, what is it? 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. It's gonna be a long grind. But it's fine, we'll start. I need to start thinking of what my next video will be about. I've done like an overview, game review. I've done tokenomics. I did the update, Iron Clash update. I think I want to wait for like a proper update to do a newbie one. We could do a how to farm gold, but you know, that's also always changing. And like sadly, all the old gold farm videos that like Non-Fiat made, or like all those other YouTubers, those videos are pretty much obsolete now. I mean, the general method is still the same, you know, look for high value resources, high value loot boxes, and then sell those. But you're selling your trades, you know, or you're trading out before you have to, basically like your chance to gamble, you know, you're trading that out. I think we're all just doing that, hey, Matt? Just it's so funny, we got 2 Matts on the stream. A few runs before work. I think we're all doing that. Before we have to start our actual daily routine, you know? Well, shot for tuning in early. Nice to have you here. I just respect my points, so I've got a slower gather, but we've got instant morph, which is kind of cool, to be honest. I'm happy about this. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Ah, chaos. What have I done? Where's the... You. Summoners. Phew. I got a little crazy for a second there. Phew. That was intense. Okay, let's go. Let's do another round. Let's actually put this morph to use. Oh, the slightly slower gather still has that, like, moment of anticipation, you know? When you gather, you're like, am I gonna get a coffer? And then it's like a little pause, and then, no, nothing. I think I actually like that. More intense. Or more punishing. Oh, nice! Mark of the... You actually got one of those. Very nice. After how many runs? How many Conqueron attempts? Okay, okay. Yeah, I've got 290 orbs here. I do like that the weeklies are way more chilled now. I mean, they took away how many Valor tokens you get, which, you know, they were like, oh, you get more per cache, but then they took away the extra, so you're actually getting less. And for some reason, I just can't climb back into 3rd place. Someone, or somewhere out there, my support boosts are diminishing. I used to be in 3rd place, and now I'm like sitting in 4th. So I wonder who is 1st and 2nd and 3rd. Who do I have to beat? I'm trying to like ramp up the content creation here. See if I can get those boosted votes to at least get a few more tokens. That'll at least help me get a little further. But I think my goal is a little different. I'm gonna approach it differently. Instead of doing like weekly contracts, I'm gonna assess where I'm at like halfway through the expedition and then grind from there. Like, hey, Sunken Trove, nice. Like do the catch-up system. At the moment, I'm kind of just going for gold in a way. We'll see, maybe we'll just do a big gamble. Or maybe Mark of the Conqueror. I mean, that's like the best. So did you decided not to get the potion, hey? The permanent potion upgrade. Yeah, I think if you can sell early, like sell your first one early and then hope to get another one, then you can eventually like, you know, gamble on being like, okay, cool, keep one in the bank and then try get another one, and then you've always got one, and then you can keep selling, and then as the expedition kind of comes to an end, you can see what happens. Do those Conqueror marks go up? Do they go down? Try and make a nice big gold sale. Hey, oh, thank you, Matt. That's very sweet, bro. I mean, you know, all the content supporters or content creators in this game really are trying hard. I just need a few to get back into 3rd place, bro. If you are my swing vote, maybe you're my swing vote, bro. That would be exciting. We'll check now after this. I don't know how quickly it reflects. And yeah, I am actually planning an upgrade of my setup. See, I'm sitting on 11 boosts at the moment, which is pretty good. Maybe, yeah, with yours it'll be 12. I think I was on like 12, 13, and that had me in 3rd place. So unless, you know, the streamers of America, when they wake up, and then they're streaming to all the other Americans, maybe there's more of them that are like supporting each other. But thanks for the vote, bro, or the boost. Means a lot. You'll see. This expedition is more of like an experiment for me. It's like I said, 2 back-to-back expeditions of like trading out items that I've been grinding over the past like 6 years. I mean, I sold a Stellar Core. I sold my Hurricane Vortex. Those were like staves. I was very lucky to get those drops. I sold so many of my cosmetic items. Like I had that cursed ocular, which someone gave to me as a gift. Like I feel terrible about that. Someone bought me a gift chest and I sold it for fragments, man. Like so brutal just to be able to do the damn expeditions, to get the permanent upgrades. Like obviously it's cool, but I'm glad now I have a nice staff, which I don't plan on selling, to be honest. Like it was way too much sweat and tears to get it. And in a way, it's like I've got my Stellar Core back. Oh, I even sold a Rain of Fire. My epic Rain of Fire, or mythical Rain of Fire bow that I dropped. That was also another like sad sale, because I was like, man, I was lucky enough to have dropped this, you know? Like, so yeah, I've given up a lot to be able to actually do the expeditions. I had 2 Rings of Scorn, which I think I bought one and dropped one. Sold those. I think Poopsie bought he bought a lot of my stuff, just to help me do the expedition. So yeah, now it's back to like the slow grind, but hopefully we got some better items now, or at least something that feels like a permanent upgrade. You don't have to push as hard, but it's always cool to get more stuff. Ugh. Ow. But the stuff is cool. I never thought I'd be into the magic thing. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! That is what you call a crash. This is why we were doing a test. Alright, that is a crash. We're gonna restart the stream here. Let me check and see if I can fix this. We're not at stable settings just yet. Alright, hold that thought. We'll be back. I'm gonna just reload the game. That is a crash. That's a game crash right there. See you guys in a bit. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Did you guys see the crash happen? That must have looked a little bit dodgy. Sorry about that, guys. This is actually why I was testing things. I was assuming we would have a crash, so I'm like trying to figure out what works best. Maybe medium is a bit intense. I just thought dropping the frame rate would give us a better vibe. Okay, let's go down to low. I guess we can take all these settings off. Let's see if this works. Sadness, sadness. This is why we need an upgrade, man. What is that about? log in. So what was that, like 2-3 adventures before a crash? Yeah, dodgy. Super dodge. 3 adventures. Okay, let's log it. A support. Just logging. Crash. Death on turn. What, 2017 build a TI 106. So I've got a, what's it, a GTX 1650? It's like it's a laptop. The thing is, I reckon the laptop is just not built for streaming and gaming and playing at like higher rates. It doesn't have enough cooling or multi-core support to be able to like, you know, render all these things out. And it is old, bro. This laptop is what now, like 6-7 years old? So I'm looking at getting an upgrade this November. There's some pretty cool specials coming out middle of the month, but as you can see, I'm obviously struggling here, so yeah, kind of sucks. This is you know, part of the reason why I haven't been playing as much is just because I'm losing I'm losing resources. And I can't just get into like a flow here. And it's super risky, man. I mean, if I get a drop and I die... Oh, why did I build a pickaxe? What the hell? Oh, that was silly. No! Damn. I made the wrong tool. That was really silly. Okay. Let's eat some fish. Alright, let's go buy a tool. Or let's buy the resources. Yeah, yours is what, 2017? I mean, that's also pretty old. I think it's just because I'm also... It's just, I don't know. My laptop has been giving me some trouble, man. What do we need? Let's just buy a tool. Sickle. 1.8? Sure, whatever. We'll do it. Cool. We're basically back to the grind. It's really not that expensive of a death. Although the armor, also cheap. Chilled. Super chilled. That's why we do the cheap runs. But we'll see how long we stay live before we die again. I mean, that was, yeah, that sucked. No, what is the date today? It is... Thanks for details, fun, and courage. I didn't took it, but lost. Thanks. Thanks again, you legends. Suppose I could have waited. That was pretty quick turnaround from support. Did they credit me? Oh, they did. That's very nice. Nice and quick. Yes, they do Black Friday. Exactly. So that's what I'm waiting for. Black Friday is literally a week from now. And we've got a tech supplier here that goes hard on Black Friday. So, you know, they're doing like 50% offs. So I should be able to get something like a considerable upgrade for like a really good price. Much more like, what's crazy is that a week before, I was looking at like a 32 gig RAM, 8 gig graphics card, terabyte hard drive. And that is probably, I'll probably be able to get double the value for half the price. So paying the same price, but double the power, which is, I guess, just like future proofing for a couple of years, you know. But I won't get a laptop. I think I'll just get a desktop, just because it comes with better cooling. And then, you know, have the laptop for when I'm traveling, or maybe just use it for work. Yeah, I was literally just what you're saying. I'm going desktop because I've got the monitor, I've got the keyboard, I've got the I've got all the other bits. I just need the box, so I'll just buy like a nice box, and then you can always like upgrade your monitor or get a second monitor, or you know, just slowly get pieces over time. I used to have a nice box, but I think a while back I sold it to my dad, who was into crypto mining, and he had like a bunch of like PCs that were mining. I don't know if he still has those PCs. I should actually check. Maybe I could buy it back from him. But even so, that would probably be an old rig now. Although I should check, because he did buy graphics cards to like keep up with the mining curve. I should actually double check with him. What? Poor man's TI 516 Horizon 980 yada yada. Box. Case. Yeah, you see, this is what happens when you have a laptop for too long. Yeah, you gotta get the box, bro. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. Just need the box. That's it. With some good stuff in it, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see what kind of specials come out. So I just gotta suffer for now. I figured maybe I'll just play very casually these cheap kind of runs. Just try and do at least the bare minimum this week. Try get another video out and then see if there is an early Christmas present to myself. And also, like, it'd be nice to have a nice upgrade. Like, I mean, the amount of games I play, it would be cool to have something good. But yeah, I was just thinking I should check, because I don't actually know the specs of the cards and things that my dad did get. I wonder if he sold it all. Because I know the crypto mining thing was like a phase he was going through. He was just keen on, you know, exploring it. So, yeah. I wonder if those PCs are... There's also crypto mining. I'm sure it does quite a number on the PCs, because they're like running 24/7. It's like slave work, you know. Ah, okay, okay. This is good advice, Matt. Because I know you work in tech. Tell me, what kind of motherboard am I actually looking for? Is there a certain, like, DDR something I'm looking for? DDR5, or what am I looking for? So you're talking about, like, get something that's good for now, and then if I want to upgrade in a little while, there should be some room to improve. Because yeah, I haven't, you know, been in the desktop PC game for a little while. Because I know that's kind of what you do, you know, you buy like a solid base foundation, but maybe it's got room for some extra RAM, or you know, the GPU slot can support, I don't know, up to a certain amount of cards, so you can always get just like a card upgrade. Give me the deets, bro. Give me the deets. Matt on tech support today. When you look up the model of the board, it'll say RAM capacity and also what graphics it will support up to. Also what gen NVMe you want, at least a Gen 4. Processor Intel are more stable, but Ryzen offer better performance at a budget. Yeah. So Intel is like top dog, would you say? I mean, a stable processor always sounds good, you know. What's the point of high performance if you can't maintain? NVMe is storage SSD. Okay. So are you just saying about capacity of that, or are you saying there's a certain like slot connector? You know what I mean, like the type of connection? Because I think the one I was looking at had like a terabyte SSD. I mean, obviously you want SSD, it's much quicker than like a hard drive, you know. As far as I know, they don't really make the PCs with hard drives and stuff anymore, because it's just like slower. Or, like I said, I'm a noob, so I don't know. Probably looking at like the best I can get for a reasonable budget, you know. That's it. I'm not looking to buy another one anytime soon, if you know what I mean. Okay, Gen 3 or 4 is how fast the read/write speed is, so how quick you can load a game or application. Okay. And what is the most recent gen? Are you talking gen in terms of motherboards? Or are you talking gen? Because I know there's like 7th gen computers. Like, what is that generation? Or what you're talking about, what is that referring to? I need more coffee. There's a nice big pool here. Boom. Yeah, I must actually have a look at the one. I think it was 1 terabyte storage. It had was it a 560? I don't know if it was a 560 Ti, but it was an 8 gig graphics card with 32 gigs RAM. I mean, that should be pretty good. I don't know. You guys tell me. I did do like a full model spec check and comparison. I did use ChatGPT for that. Just like, how does that compare to what I've got at the moment? And it basically worked it out to be like 4 to 5 times quicker. And just, you know, better in literally almost every way except portability. So for that, you know, that's the trade-off with the laptop. you get the illusion of power and stuff. But it's never meant for long-term. I don't think it's meant for long-term gaming. More like short sessions, high intensity, like wow, that was so fun. But if you're playing a grindy game like this, or you're streaming or something, I think even like some of the best laptops will probably also struggle eventually. The newer gen graphics cards aren't necessarily better. Well, yeah, I suppose that's also like, I don't really care about all the ray tracing and stuff. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know what that is. That's just like what? It recreates real light scenarios, so everything just looks and feels so beautiful. I mean, honestly, I've been playing Lost Relics on low for quite a few updates back now. It's been a while since I could even just run it nicely on medium without crashes and stuff. So like, if I could just play the game again on medium and have an all-round better kind of experience in some other games, like I'm sure I could even play Fortnite on better graphics, because I do jam that sometimes. Yeah, but that's the thing, I'm not like super obsessed. I don't want to be running stuff on ultra, you know. I mean, if you can and it's comfortably running, that's cool, but like, I don't really care about the minor details. You know, if it means, oh, but you don't get to activate the state-of-the-art AI graphics, you know, making up the light while you're playing so it gives you like a better experience. Like, I don't really care about that, man. I just want to play my game in peace. That's it. For the most part, like, I don't know, from a bird's eye view, Lost Relics doesn't look like it's a super highly graphics intensive game. I don't know why I feel like my laptop struggles. Reflections and puddles, bro. Yeah. How will I ever play my games without that? You know? Definitely need that. That's gonna add to my sword swings. Like I said, it's nice to have, but... Bro, I'm running around here without a shadow. You know what I mean? Like, come on. How can Nick Nightshade not have a shadow? This is messed up. You gotta get an upgrade. Nick Dayshade. Yeah, but it'll be like night and day, I'm sure. Any upgrade will be an upgrade, actually. And then I can just take the pressure off my laptop for having to do everything. Basically, music production, it's work, it's video production, it's gaming, it's admin, it's everything. So I wonder if I do get a a desktop case. A desktop. I like to call it a box. It's just like, you know, a box. A box has got stuff in it. So let's actually stick with that. If I do get a box, I need to figure out, is there a way that I can actually supplement the usage with my laptop? Like, is there a way to like maybe run the stream just on one machine and then run the game on another? Like, could I stream straight from my laptop and then just play the game on my desktop. Is that possible? How do I even link those things up? I'm sure that is a thing. Like a super setup. Is my loot tracker frozen? Yeah. Alrighty, let's go. We'll do maybe, because the potion's on the go, do a few more, and then we'll see, maybe 1 or 2 more runs, and we'll call it a day. Just a quick little stream with the lurkers, the morning lurkers here. See if we can beat our no crash streak. Okay, let's use this instant morph. Let's go. Boom. I actually think instant morph is great. I've seen you get used to the flow. Okay, let's go. Ooh, that's a big group. Come on, friends, it's a party now. Okay, let's go, let's go. Nice. Let's do another loop. Ooh. No, no. That was dangerous. Ah, risked it there. Risked it hard there. Gotta risk it. Yeah, the stuff definitely does rip, man. Even with like not such a super optimized build. Like if I had Astral Surge or something, that could be nice. And my stuff has got what? Chill and Decay. So I don't really need the crit in this build, to be honest. It is nice to have the, especially with the AoE, and you get the crit on like, you know, a big group. That is pretty cool. Back to invisible shadow strikes again. Shadow strikes? Oh, you mean those enemies called shadow strikes. What map you playing? Is that Zeni? No. Shadow strikes. Where do we face those? Those are like legendary map monsters, isn't it? Yeah. They're on Frostfall. Little ninja dudes. Yeah, I haven't played Zeni for like years, bro. I don't know. I'm just a fish guy. Also, now with the changes, it's like, it's so unpredictable. You have no idea what to do, where to play. I think they've realized that most players were just chasing fishing because of the coffers, you know? Which I guess is a bit like silly to make it that you can only get them on certain maps. Like, why isn't there a cool chesty drop thing for mining or for scavenging, or, you know? It is a bit one-sided towards fishing. And I don't know why. Did they have to do that to make sure people actually do fish so that there is consumables in the economy? Or would people just not fish otherwise, you know? No. Nice. At least we finished the map. Full health. Rad. Okay guys, I know it wasn't like a super long grind this morning. Again, it was just to test things. Looks like we're kind of just gonna have to roll with a few crashes here and there until I get my upgrade. I thought running at a lower FPS would be better. Maybe it is more stable on low. I was running on medium, which is obviously a bit more intense, surprisingly so. And yeah, we've got all these goals. I'm probably only gonna go for like the 10k and the 100 production experience, 100k, and then of course the Conqueron. I mean, I can't, there's no ways I'm doing 500,000. And the 25k, I did try those last expedition. It's a little bit intense. Yeah, time-wise. Nice, you got what? 8 runs, 2 green frags, and a key. See, that's crazy. In these runs this morning, I didn't get a single fragment or anything. Nothing really worth mentioning. If we look at the loot here, what is it? I got nothing really. I got one sunken trove. I think that was it. One sunken trove. That's it for the morning. Alrighty guys, thank you for tuning in. Shout out to all the lurkers out there. I've got like this dual chat thing going, so it doesn't really show me who is lurking, so I can't shout out your names, but whoever was in the chat, thank you Matt640, and of course to Matt OJS Matt from YouTube side. Thank you for watching and sticking with me even through a crash. You guys are the bomb. Thanks again for the extra boost. If you did boost me, you can see I'm currently boosting Boomdog Fuerca. You can come and just type in Nightshade here and give me a boost if you're keen. Let's see if yours has come through. Still sitting on 11. Maybe it takes a second to scan. But either way, thank you for the extra. And yeah, shot for tuning in. I'll see you in the next video, whether it's you know, one on the YouTube channel or live here on Twitch or YouTube. We'll see you in the next hang. Good luck out there. Cheers.